Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your December reading. Hope you're amazing. So, timestamps will be in the description box below for general love and spiritual message at the end to tie it all up. So, Aquarius, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to pull one card first. The Four of Coins. December is a very maintaining energy. I feel like you it's interesting because I feel like stability is really important for you in December. Keeping things kind of even keel, I feel. Um, and really looking to see like what you can do to keep things balanced. This is very much you're trying to manifest the best situation and hold on to what you do have because things are relatively, I feel like, going well. Key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. Yep, even kill. So you're learning intimacy in all its forms. This isn't just sexual. This is like uh, companionship, cooperation, forgiveness, uh, looking into people on a deeper level and looking into things on a deeper level is what I see you doing. And you have to do that in order to like maintain the status quo or maintain what it is that you have like built thus far. Okay. So let's get into your spread, Aquarius. Okay. We have the Empress, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Coins. Yeah, you you have been a really good driving force in what it is that you want coming into December. Okay, and it's really about creating beauty in your life. You know, like you want that nurturing environment and you emotional happiness and satisfaction and all of those things. And that's what it is that you're working on. I feel like that's your main focus in December is creating a life or a scenario that mimics that for you. um I do feel like you're very determined to make that happen. You know, you're very determined to nurture things. It's like you don't want anything to downslide. You know, that's not what you're about in December. Okay. Yeah. In December, you're definitely putting an end to some things that have loose ends or need to be closed up. Friendships, relationship issues, maybe financial issues as well. Um, I do feel like even though you're trying to do that, there are some circumstances I feel like that they're going to slip your fingers. Like slip through your fingers like you don't really have full control over it. It almost feels like there's something that you're going to work on to kind of complete whatever this issue is, and you're not, it's like you're not met with that same energy. Okay. And it's really not you, it's because someone doesn't understand your strategy is positive. Okay. It's like they're very defensive of what it is that you're doing, probably from past events. Like they feel as though they have to remain in some sort of control. So I feel like there's a little bit of an issue there. Um, yeah, I just don't feel like it's going to pan out the way that you want with that particular situation. But I do feel like you're going to understand that it's not going to bother you anymore. Like you're going to let it go. Okay. Um, it's like you've done what you can. I feel like you understand that you've done what you can. and it's not up to you to push the whole situation forward. So I do see your strength in December really creating a better life scenario for you. Things are definitely going to change for the better. And you're going to feel more confident as that happens. It's like as you start taming your issues and dealing with things, closing up situations that need to be closed up, tying up loose ends, things start to progressively get better. Okay. And the more that they do, the more confident you feel, the more things you get done, so on and so forth. So you're definitely going to be feeling more like yourself towards the end of December. But you do have to understand that even though you do put your all into something, there is something that will not pan out or will not work in that favor. But that's okay. It's not you. Okay. Um, Yeah, I feel like you're tired of like conflict. You're tired of like tense energy in your life. And that's what you're working on. I feel like it affects you a lot more than you think, or you may know that it does. It's like a weakness in your life, or like a weak link in the armor. And you're about the possibilities of doing things differently. I feel like you just want certain paths that feel closed to open up again, you know. Yeah. I do feel like there's someone that's very impulsive, or they already have a certain thought about you or what it is that you're doing. So they're not looking at it very clearly. And I'm going to be honest, it really doesn't have anything to do with you. It's more about this person and their mindset on things. Sorry, let me move this light. Okay. And their like mindset on things. Um, don't let that stop you from using this energy in other areas of your life, because you will be successful in it. Um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Don't get paranoid by one issue that doesn't pan out in December. Okay. You haven't gotten recognition for or felt appreciated, and I feel like that's going to change. The more energy that you start putting into things, the more that people start working with you. Okay. And I feel as though that confidence is really going to help you in a lot of areas of your life. Like if there's things that you were just like, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know if I'm confident enough, I feel like all that will change for you. Um, as you get to the nitty gritty and close out some things that need to be closed out. Okay. So, holding on to what it is you do have, cultivating new things. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get into your love reading. Okay, Aquarius, your love energy for December. Let's see. Yeah. The intimacy card is playing all the way through. Okay. So, for those of you who are single, you're definitely looking for the person that is for you. And I feel like you're turning up your passion. There's this energy of you in the past, like kind of seeing what comes towards you and then working with that energy instead of like stepping forward and taking more initiative. And I feel like that's starting to change in you. You want to take more initiative, right? So I feel like you're diving into that intimacy part of you, that intimate part of you, or that part that wants to learn more and be more vulnerable, um, like comfortable. I feel like you're focused on being more like comfortable in your relationships and with the people that you choose. Okay. The Hermit. Ooh, you've definitely had plenty of time to think. It's interesting because I feel like in December you will be in your head, but there's a point to it this time. It's not about just protecting yourself, it's about finding out kind of what you need in relationships or with the person that you're with. So it's like trying to find that key or trying to find that point of origin that I feel like you can build off of, is the best way to say it. So you're definitely like clearing your mind and starting over with love, or with the love, or your version of love. Okay. So Aquarius, December. Interesting. Okay, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. I feel like all of these cards are interchangeable, so I'm just going to read them how they come out to me. Okay. In the past, I feel like your love life actually wasn't the best. I feel like you struggled with it. There could be several reasons why that is, but it's more about feeling lonely, or maybe like you're doing things by yourself, or someone else isn't putting in as much energy, as much time or effort, feeling kind of disconnected from your partner. I feel like you're taking a higher route this time when it comes to finding a new partner or connecting with the one that you already have. And you are going to start actively playing that out in December. I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with somebody that's a little bit impulsive or hot headed. So they feel like they're trying to like figure things out. Instead of just taking it for face value, it's like they're trying to figure out what it is that you're doing. And they can be a little bit impulsive or hot headed. I'll say that. Kind of stuck in their ways as well, a little bit. So, yeah, you're about moving. You are ready to move out from feeling lonely or feeling disconnected. So, your idea is to connect. You're making decisions in order to design or cultivate the kind of relationship or situationship that you want to be in. So you're about transformation and changing things, and you're using more of your intuition and your feelings, your spirituality, your heart, being more open, um, in order to make that happen. I do feel like the person you're dealing with is hesitant. There's a lot of hesitant energy coming from them. Um, like they need time to it's almost like someone's gotten used to defending themselves, and now that they don't have to, they kind of are lost on what it is they're supposed to do. um so because you are changing, it is causing this person to change. Okay. Or to look at things differently. Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. You're definitely designing the kind of relationship that you want to have. I feel like you're paying attention more to your partner, being connecting with them on a different level. Definitely more vulnerable and more open than you have ever been. I feel like they're building up a lot of confidence, um, on what to do. It's like they have the more work that you put in, the more this person is seeing how emotionally satisfying this connection is. But this person is very stubborn, and I feel like they like to be in control. I feel like you're working on um, it's like you saw a little bit of controlling in them before, and then they stopped for a little while. You think they had changed, but it's like it comes back. But I feel like you're learning how to not work around it, but work with it. It's almost like convincing a person um, that it was their idea, sort of thing. You're very smart about how you're handling things, but it's because you don't want to feel disconnected. You're definitely learning how to work with an individual. Things are changing in December, though. They're not changing. You're just learning how to kind of deal with the situation at hand. Yeah, you're definitely putting some idea into action. You're not sure how it's going to pan out, but it's better. I feel like you know that it's better than how it was. Um, I feel like you're taking a step back and you're not being so avoidant or like a tyrant towards this person anymore or towards the idea of love, because your idea is to either rekindle or meet somebody new. Okay. Um, so I feel like you're putting new things into action. Yeah, you're moving on from whatever has hurt you before or whatever hindered you before. You're moving on from that. Yeah, all your energy is, well, not all of it, but I feel like you have a lot of energy focused on your love life right now. It feels more like you just want to like cultivate happiness in your life, in the future. Uh, that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about family, marriage, stability, all of those things. So you're putting your energy into creating that ideal situation for yourself. And I feel like that's what you're making happen. I feel like you're not letting down, like you have a goal in sight and you're going for it. That's what I see you doing. So you could actually be wanting to chase someone, Aquarius, and you're taking a step forward for those of you who this resonates with. This person's a little hesitant, but I feel like they're going to wake up to you. Okay. Um, and if when they do, they're going to be all about you. Okay. Um, yeah. So where there was a block in your love life, whether with a person, you finding someone or anything of that nature, I feel like that's changing. Yeah, it is changing. Um, it's like you're slowly starting to open up emotionally from an area of your life that was stagnant, which is within your love life. It almost feels like you thought it wouldn't happen. It's like maybe you were hoping for something that wasn't for you, that was stuck, that would never change. You saw that it dying away, this relationship, or you ever finding love. And I feel like by opening up, yeah, by opening up, you open the door to something, you know? I will give you a warning, um to you need to start creating a healthy routine in this relationship or when it comes to love. because I see you doing a lot of the go getting, and it can't continue that way for a long time. Like it can't just be about I want. And that's what the hermit is here for, because the hermit reminds you, even though you found the key, it's like a continuous growing process, especially with the high priestess, to continuously listen to your intuition about what direction this is going in, because you may need to transform parts of it, but that's just a reminder. Okay. All right, let's tie it all together. And here is your spiritual energy, Aquarius. For December, we have creation, absolutely. Instinct, lots of spiritual cards. And release, all three. Okay, so intuition plays a big part for you in December. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. You're trying to create the life that you want, and I've said that consistently throughout these readings. And all this has to do with releasing the old and letting the new take its place. I feel like you want to feel comfortable, and that's what it's all about. Being able to say what you want to say, feel supported, be around people that you love. It's like you're tired of pretending almost. So this energy in December kind of releases you from that to create the life and the situation that's best for you. Okay? So I love you, Aquarius. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.